Welcome to the Devilfruit podcast. We have some things to clear up before we begin.
Yes, we do.
We
left some corpses behind.
Yeah, as people have probably begun to know from listening to the last season, there was a couple of shows that we watched before we decided to finally start uploading things. We've ran into something again. So
I goofed.
Yeah, a goof done happened.
Yep.
Obviously, if you're coming off of our last episode of Stars on My, we talked about how we were, welcome back, first of all. And then second of all, you know that we talked about, hey, we're going to do a big season finale.
Boy, did we.
And we're going to do a big season finale, and Kat was going to be a huge part of it, and she was going to be a part of the movie episode, and all that stuff. And we recorded all of it.
It happened. There was dip. I had a beer.
It was pretty good.
Kat watched anime.
I did watch anime, so.
They were all very solid, good episodes, but the goof happened.
Yeah.
The technical goof.
You could say an extremely goofy movie.
I wish.
An extremely goofy podcast occurred, and now we don't have any of the episodes. So, that being said, all we got to say about that is, hey guys, Erased is really good. You should watch it. Hey guys, Perfect Blue is a very, very deep, incredible, all over the place movie, and we had a lot of varied opinions about it, and it's a movie that does that.
Kat, why don't you give your 10-second spiel on it so people actually know you watched it?
I don't really remember what my opinion was, so if that tells you something. It's been like 2 months. It was entertaining. I was entertained. So if you're looking for something to entertain you, feel free to watch it. Hopefully I can join the boys on another movie adventure where it actually gets recorded. So we'll see you again in the future. Thanks.
Oh God!
Just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here.
I felt some salt.
I felt some roast.
No, there was no roast.
Okay,
I was just tricked into watching anime. That's all.
There's a sizzle. There's a sizzle.
Everybody said, "Hey, Kat, we're gonna watch some anime, and you're gonna be a part of it." And I said, "Okay, I guess." And then you're like, "We're gonna record it too." And I said, "Okay, I'll be there." And then I watched it, and I made time out of my day, and I watched it. And then we sat down, and we were like, had this very intellectual discussion about psychology and the brain and women and stuff. And then they said, "Oh, hey, Kat, like, did you have fun with that?" And I said, "Yeah, it was a good time. I'd love to do it again." They said, "Okay, cool," because none of it worked. And I said, "Oh, that's fun. See you later." So that was it. And here we are. Welcome back.
Did you have a good time? Because cool.
Because we're gonna have to do it again. So that's basically where we left off. I hope you all enjoyed the section of Erased and Perfect Blue. That is it. 5 minutes right there.
But now,
that's it.
Just like Mario in all his fun adventures, and if he takes a tumble like we did, what happens? He levels up.
That I don't know if that
he starts over again.
Well,
he has to.
Back at the
he remembers his mistakes on the way to save that princess, and that's what we're doing now.
Okay, so
we're remedying some mistakes, we're polishing the shoes, and we're coming back stronger than ever.
Oh my God!
For Devilfruit Season 2.
We're not gonna hit that first Goomba.
Point being,
we're gonna jump over that Goomba now.
Point being, this is Season 2.
We finally did Super Saiyan.
And here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. It has been some time, a couple of months, as has been stated, and ideas have been moving, conversations have been made, moves have been shifted, money has been spent.
We even watched a whole series.
We did.
Oh, that's true. I actually forgot.
Everyone forgot except Ethan.
Yeah, we did a trial run as well.
It was
Dude,
okay.
Me and Jacob froze. We were like, did we?
We watched a series. Yeah, we did trial run with Doro. So what
a show that was.
What a show that was. Point being, this is season 2 of Devilfruit Podcast. Things have changed everything is getting ramped up. The gears are going to spin faster. Everybody's got to keep on board, baby, because we flying. Here's what goes down, okay? Strap in. So, as you can see from the title of this episode, Choosaramas still exist. It's not like they've disappeared. We can't give up a Rama on the Choosarama. Nope. So
beautiful.
That's still here.
And we already paid Kat for a full year, so she's just
right. Yeah, we've got her down. All payments are finalized up front.
Contracts have been signed.
Contracts have been signed. So Choosarama still here. It goes in the same format. We're pitching our shows to Kat. Kat makes the decision. We end up watching the show, but that's where everything changes. Instead of having multiple episodes going over certain sections of the show, now we're streamlining things a bit, baby. Things are getting faster. We're doing it.
We're
going. Now it's just we watch the entirety of the show, and then we have one episode where we go over everything and we review it and we give you our Devilfruit ratings and we do what we've always done, except now it's going to just be the whole show. No more of this 3 to 4 episode blah, 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 blah. No, fuck that shit. It's time to slam through these animes like real men.
If you liked our opinions before, you'll love them in this new condensed format.
Yeah. We got our Wheaties now.
We're on the Wheaties. And then, I know, it gets even crazier.
Can it?
It can, Kat. Because then, after the review, you'd think that would be done, but no.
There's
now,
more?
We are going into... The Devil... We never thought of a name for this game. I just realized that
yeah,
right
we did.
now. We did?
The Battle of the Three Houses.
No.
Okay, so the...
Name is a work in progress.
Yeah.
So, work in progress.
We can call the podcast Fire Emblem.
Okay.
With a Z at the end.
All right.
Battle Rama?
Fire Emblems.
Competition Rama? Competition Rima?
My emblem is a banana.
What?
Okay, so...
Insert name here.
Insert name here. We're working on it. We'll figure it out. We really should have talked about that before this.
That's amazing. I can't believe we spaced that detail there.
Yeah. The what? The what?
The Slapperama.
The Slapperama?
Yeah, we're slapping each other up.
Why does it have to be a Rama?
All right.
Why don't you just something totally different?
We're going to figure it out. Let's just move away from this. We're trying to figure out a name on the spot. It's not coming to us. Point being, there's a game now.
I think
there are stakes. There are things to be earned and things to be lost.
I like mine medium rare.
Fuck off. I'm trying so hard to make this a straight up explanation.
You're doing good.
So what happens next?
Right.
When we go into the game, this is how it works. We've all watched the show. We're all well versed in the show, as well as every character. So what do? We bring those characters to the forefront and we put them into a competition. Every single go around, right after we're done with our review, we have to choose from a randomized draft. These will have characters from the show that will range from absolute main characters and main supporting to that one guy that showed up in that one scene and did that one thing that you totally forgot about. It can be anything.
We want to give the example?
I felt like that was a great explanation.
Okay. Move on.
Oh my God, I just need to get through the points. Okay.
You're doing great, Jacob, honestly.
You really are.
I'm loving it.
You should call it the ring. They all enter the ring.
Ring-a-rama.
Oh, God.
No.
The tournament-a-rama. Turn-a-rama.
No.
Turny-rama?
Turn around.
Okay, everyone shut up. Everyone, including me, shut up. We need to do this. Okay. After all characters are chosen through this draft, We then go into the competition for the next episode. What is the competition, you ask? Are they fighting each other in a Dragon Ball Z style tournament? No. No. We're not Death Battle. Shut up. That's not what we're doing. In fact, this is where Kat comes into play even more than she has ever before.
See, contract. We sign a contract.
Sign contract. Kat has to decide on what the thing is that these characters are trying to be better at each other at, or worse at each other at. It could be whatever. What are some good examples, if you could throw them in?
I sure can. I know one I came up with that I gave for your practice run to make sure this all runs smoothly was something, who can eat a tomato fastest?
Yes.
You could do one like, who would survive a saw room? Maybe who would get out of a saw room, and then I could get more details as to what that saw room might be. That's just off the top of my head.
It's also our Valentine's Day plans.
Goodness gracious.
Okay. All right.
I
okay.
disagree with that. Anyways,
You just got vetoed.
it could be who could swim a 25-meter freestyle the fastest. It's really going to be all over the board.
It's going to be
and I'll likely
over.
think of it 3 minutes before we come onto the podcast.
That's even better.
Even better.
What a great time. So that's the point being. And I can tell you for a fact, the arguments will get heated. The way it works, there's 3 of us. We're going 1v1s, and it's all about who can run out of their drafted characters first. Everyone gets 3, and if you win with one, it's off the table. Once you run out, you win. And then it comes down to the final 2 on who gets second place and who gets last place. What happens when you win this competition, I hear you ask?
What happens when you win this competition? I am asking.
I want to know.
Right. Well, crazy enough, the winner gets a couple of things, not just one. The winner not only gets to choose the new theme or genre or specific detail for the next Choosarama. Not only do they get to do that, they also get 2 Devilfruit. Now, what's Devilfruit? I hear you ask.
What is a Devilfruit?
What's a Devilfruit? Yeah.
Well, slightly similar, but slightly different than from the core material where Devilfruit comes from. In this game, Devilfruit is something very special. A Devilfruit can be used to affect the way that the core game works. You could do all types of things. Say, maybe, when you get to the point where you're choosing your draft picks, you could just throw a Devilfruit in to make it that one of us just can't choose a character. Why not? Or what if, you could use a Devilfruit to completely shake up some other shit. The point being, it can be anything. I could only think of one example.
I could say, like, if I got my Devilfruit, I'd be like, all right, Jacob, while you're fighting against Ethan in this competition particularly, I want you to do jumping jacks the entire time.
Exactly. Whatever is there to make things more challenging.
Could your Devilfruit be like, your character loses the ability to use his arms during this entire challenge?
Sure.
Why not?
Sure.
Why not? So Devilfruit.
Can they be used during the Choosarama?
Why not? If you want to use them, I feel like you should be able to spend them whenever.
And who has a Devilfruit right now?
Wait, nobody has Devilfruits. No.
Well, what are the current standings?
Whoa.
What are they? You're sounding a little too cocky.
Whoa.
I don't like this.
We trial ran it.
Sounds
That's
like
not...
you got it.
No,
but...
I want to hear from the ringmaster here. What are the current standings?
Okay, Jacob, what are the current standings? I wasn't here.
Zero. What do you mean? On the trial run, Ethan won. We're not sitting here like he didn't. We're not acting like he didn't.
I'm
But that
acting
was
like
a
it doesn't
trial
count,
run.
though.
It isn't recorded, so it's not real. We
So I don't
both
have any
forgot it
Devilfruits?
even happened.
You have no
you
devil fruit.
You have an honorary devil fruit that you can't spend. It just sits in your wallet.
Sure.
Yeah.
You
Just
have an
sits in your
honorary devil
wallet.
fruit.
Is that your devil fruit, or are you just happy to see me?
I
My
need
God.
to
No
complete
one likes the
this
words coming from your mouth tonight,
explanation.
especially me.
I really
keep 'em in.
desperately.
And don't use them.
Okay.
I can't wait to put out a streamlined version of this for the rest of the episodes.
For
So
sure.
yeah, the winner gets to choose the next Choosarama theme, and they get 2 devil fruit. As we now know, pretty good to get devil fruits. You can mess with the other peeps. Second place, you'd say, well, he must not get much. You're right, but he still gets things.
He gets nothing?
No. Second place gets 1 devil fruit. And
Wow.
when you get to the draft picks, second place is the one who gets to choose first. A little bit
So
of comeback
maybe playing the
material.
game.
But then you would ask, what does third place get? Last place, what do they get?
Surely they
get
get a
fucking
consolation.
nothing.
Oh.
They get fucking nothing. They get shame because they're bad.
Hold that L, baby.
Hold it and hold it tough to your heart.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And who took last place in the test?
But
Just
do
keep
not worry if you happen to be third place, because it does open up one opportunity.
What is the opportunity?
Maybe, just maybe, there's something called the blue shell clause.
The blue shell clause?
What's the blue shell clause? You don't get to know. You'll find out when it happens.
Perfect.
My
love
Mario Kart fans' hearts are tingling.
I hope
We love
so.
it. We love it.
Tingling, throbbing, bulging with blood. That's what we need on the Devilfruit podcast. So then,
What's the long-term goal here?
Here's
To
how the
win,
season
duh.
works. Well, that is true, Kat. Here's how the season works. We're going to be watching 5 shows, just like
5
we did in
shows.
season 1, in fact. Maybe accidentally, but that's what we did in season 1.
We're
so-
gonna stick with it.
So we're sticking with it. We're watching 5 separate shows, which means 5 separate competitions. At the end, whoever is the overall winner out of the 3 of us, not only do they get bragging rights, but on top of those bragging rights, they get something.
You win a new Hero 9 GoPro. Just kidding. I have nothing for you. You guys got very excited.
We
I
don't
have
have enough money for
Right.
for that. So instead, they get something which perfectly physically exemplifies the fact that they won in that season. And that is going to be a figure or statue of a character from one of the shows during this season. It can be, who knows? The beauty of it is the losers get to choose. So we're going to have
flip the
fun with
bill.
that.
And they buy it?
Yes, we do buy it for them, but we get to choose.
Oh, that's fair.
It's going to be a
something out of
beautiful
that.
trophy. I
It's gonna
can't
be a
wait to
beautiful
decorate my
trophy.
desk
I
with
can't
all
wait
of these
for you
trophies that
to
I'm
Oh,
going to
use
get.
Joe's bringing the
over
heat.
and over and over again. It's going to be great. All that being said, y'all, that is Devilfruit Season 2. So, Choosarama time is now a time. We're doing it now.
It's
This is
commencing.
the first show. Kat's here to judge and choose a Rama. Who would like to pitch first? I know we're a little all out of the mix, but we got to get back in, boys.
Well, boys, I feel like you have to say what the theme is.
That's fair.
Let me take this.
Ethan.
So,
Is that a devil fruit in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh my God.
Stop.
well, I guess that's up to you guys. The scoreboard evidently to the 2 of you is 0-0.
It is
kind of a 0.
absolutely 0.
It's
I don't have-
definitely
what's the theme?
0.
So yeah, I wiped the floor with these 2 for Lizard Boy Eats People's Faces. What was it called? Doro.
Doro.
Hey, Doro.
Lizard Boy Eats People's Faces. The anime. And
Basically.
it was a good time.
The anemone, yeah.
I really enjoyed the female cast in that anime. They were all just real badass.
Why are we talking about Dorohedoro? I thought you were pulling this so you could talk about...
I'm sorry. Yeah, they really just cinched it for the team in the test run. So...
Oh my god, it's literally, it doesn't count. What the fuck is happening, Ethan? Holy shit.
And then...
Oh my god!
Because
you literally pulled it away from me to say what the genre was.
Genre for this current Choosarama, the beginning.
I'm in so much pain.
Of season 2, Devilfruit. Season 2. So...
oh my god.
What did I choose? Well, I chose high fantasy. I want to see swords clash, wizards fight, dragons be slain. So,
he wants to see.
To kick us off, I'll begin.
Oh, wow.
Please.
Yeah,
set
let
the
the
bar.
winner.
Yep.
All right.
So, I actually really went through an extensive list for this one and tried a lot of different anime.
I can agree with that. He has 2 hours when I go to work in the morning and he's at home. And what does he do before he goes to work? He watches animes for 2 hours in the morning from 7 till 9. So,
well,
that is a healthy otaku.
It's not bad.
It's my only time of the day to do it, guys. So, I tried a lot. There's a lot of good ones out there. Helpful people have read it. Did me right. Sent me in the right direction here. And I was originally going to pitch that time I was reincarnated as a slime. That is the real title.
Yes.
Okay.
Good show.
It's pretty good. I watched probably half of the first season, so I'm kind of glad I'm not pitching it. And also, Jacob's seen the entire first season. Have you seen it at all, Joe?
I think I've seen part of the first episode, but I was like, I wasn't feeling it that much.
Not for Joe.
It's a little goofy.
Yes.
And I don't know if it really has the high fantasy, like, oomph I'm looking for. It definitely has it in like a satirical version of it.
Yeah, like it's playing off of the video game kind of thing, right?
Which is like most high fantasy anime is all just like,
and this other one is
MMO.
definitely in the same vein, 100%. So let me take you for a ride here.
I'm strapping in once again.
Let me take you for a ride.
Joe, this one is also for you.
Oh.
And for anyone else who enjoys Breath of the Wild.
What?
It sounded, you really started that one up like you were going to sing.
Yep.
Joe, this one's for you.
This one's for you, baby.
You got the
5,
mic
6,
in your
7,
hand.
8.
I was ready for a love ballad. I was ready.
This anime opened. So I first of all, this is a new anime, one I hadn't heard of previously of like researching this topic, but evidently it's pretty popular and it's doing well.
Okay.
And it opens, and the first shot is, I shit you not, of what I thought was Link standing on like the plateau in the beginning of Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
It's a little blonde kid in a white tunic with like the leather strap.
Uh-huh.
And he's our main character. His name's Lloyd. His name's Lloyd.
Lloyd sounds like Link's deranged cousin.
And it's the traditional opening to an anime where the young kid leaves his hometown and heads off to become
a hunter,
a knight or a hunter. I'm not quite sure what the exams are for yet. And he goes to the little village that has, the main area of like where you buy the potions and your swords and your armor. And he goes to the potion shop and he opens the door and there's a little young witch woman who runs the store. And she's like, who are you? Are you a beginner? Like, essentially a 11-1 scrub in this JRPG. And he says, yeah, I'm here to take my exams. They start tomorrow with the first part of the exam, which is the combat exam. She said, no, well, that's the most important. You need to make sure you get your rest. I don't know why you think you can stay here. You're level 1 scrub. And he says, oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. I was supposed to give you this message. And he takes this orb out of his pocket. And she freaks. She's like, oh, my God. How did you get this? What is this? And what shows up?
A ghost.
So, for relevance to you, Kat, what comes out of this orb
Is a ghost.
the final boss of the video game. Like right before the credits roll in Resident Evil, the big boy that you fight.
Oh, we love me some Resident Evil. Okay.
And she's like, why is this here? Why do you have this?
Uh-huh.
And the final boss says, this is a young boy from my village. Please let him stay here. Please and thank you. Okay, bye.
But isn't the boss bad? Like that's the point. You're supposed to fight them.
Everyone's afraid of the boss. So what this is this young kid is living in the village with everyone else who's beat the final boss.
Oh.
And he doesn't realize that this village is full of very strong people.
The place he grew up at.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's very like extremely strong. And now he's gone to like the starter village. Like with all the level ones.
So
and
he's like timid and he thinks he's like not gonna maybe do good, but he's
the
actually
Pokemon
like
master has gone back to Pallet Town.
So essentially, so how you figure this out is the witch is like, how did you get here? And he's like, oh, it was kind of a grueling journey. It took me 6 days. And she's like, oh, well, 6 days isn't that bad by train. Like you must have had some good connections. And he's like, oh no, I ran here. And she's like, wait, what? And you see this quick clip of him. There's the train rolling by with this like really nice country background. There's birds in the clouds,
Sure.
and there's this blur
Very
just
Violet
comes
Evergarden.
across the screen.
And then just
Yeah.
Faster than the
Dude.
train.
That's so DBZ, I love it.
And so that was the first episode. It ends with him meeting some people at the first exam, and he's about to swing his sword for the first time. So everyone's about to see how strong he is.
Oh, geez.
And the exam leader recognizes before he's about to swing that sword that it might kill everyone there. So that's episode 1.
Okay.
I'm just going to tell you the name of this because the name of this is so ridiculous I had to write it down.
Yeah, I did see you asked.
Do you want to
before
make a
was-
guess first?
No, it sounds like Hunger Games. Okay, keep going.
The name of this is Suppose a kid from the last dungeon boonies moved to a starter town.
They
What
literally
the
just
heck?
said, you could have said that, and then we would have known. We
That's
would have known
just a
the first.
sentence. That's just a sentence.
Yeah.
that sounds like the thing that the guy said to the guy to pitch the show.
Yeah.
Like,
And they're like,
when
this
he
is
This
good
is
went
enough.
the elevator pitch is the name. One more time. Suppose a kid
the guy-
from the last dungeon boonies moved to a starter town.
It's like suppose. Like, hey guys, I gotta pitch this to you.
Right.
Suppose a kid moved to a dungeon, whatever. Like it is not supposa, which is what I thought it was. It is
Right,
hey,
no, it's like-
you know
like
what?
suppose-
a kid.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
cool.
This is
There
a
you
fun
go.
one. This is a fun one.
Okay.
Yeah, the title literally just describes everything.
I feel like
Yeah.
you might already know what happens, but whatevs. That's
Very,
fine.
very intriguing, and that is a very intriguing trend. There has been a lot of recent anime like that for some reason that have those types of
That
titles.
is a sort of as you were
'cause there's,
describing
like,
that, I was like,
you
I
know?
think it might be this, or I
Because
think
it's
it
like
might be
it's like
this.
because it's like that, or it's like he just said another one. He said that time I got reincarnated as a slime. It's another weird
Yeah.
sentence
What's
title.
the new spider
or,
one?
I don't know what the spider one is. I wasn't sure.
There's-
But I thought of like, is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? That's another
Yeah.
one.
Jeez
Um,
Louise.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sword Art Online is basically like that.
Yeah,
What?
I don't know. Hey,
Sword Art SAO, because he's like
Why is that like
overpowered.
that? Oh no, I was talking about
Titles.
the titles.
Oh, I was talking about different shows where
Where's
the
your-
guy
oh,
starts out
God.
overpowered. I'm sorry.
Oh.
We were on 2 different wavelengths there.
That was entertaining.
Well,
Who's
yeah.
up next?
So that's Ethan. Joe,
Okay,
how about you?
Okay.
You get on
All right.
in there.
let me crack my knuckles. Damn,
Hip
I
hop.
only,
It-
No.
We could
I
hear
only,
it.
I only got one. That was kind
Yeah,
of
it was
really sad. I'm sorry.
Minus 10
Anyway.
points to
Hmm, ha,
Gryffindor.
hmm, ha. Hmm,
Okay.
hmm.
So
I heard that. I
Yeah.
heard both of those.
that was
Your neck
my
went crazy.
terrible posture neck crack.
That's like I
Alright.
get that. That's me too. I understand.
Dude, it's an issue. I started doing yoga. I'm becoming so aware of how shit my posture is, guys. Anyway, No, okay, so let me paint the picture. Close your eyes. My 2 exposures to the
No
show
one
so
closed
far.
their eyes. Literally no one.
I blinked for like 3 seconds.
My 2 exposures to the show is I saw a trailer for season 2, which I know we're not going to watch season 2, but I saw a trailer for season 2, and I watched the better half of episode 1 of season 1.
The better half?
So-
You didn't even watch all of episode 1?
Listen, I'm a
What?
busy
Which
person.
which half was the better half?
That's... What?
the majority, the better part of the
Yeah,
majority
Of
which part
one
was better?
episode.
of episode 1, yes.
He said, "Hey, I think starting 5 minutes in and going till about 15 minutes is the
Goodness
better part
gracious.
of
Joe,
this."
Joe
Everyone
got
be
10
quiet
minutes
and
in.
close your eyes.
Joe got 10
Okay.
minutes in and he was
Our
like,
eyes
nope,
are
I'm going to pitch
closed.
it.
Okay, so violins start playing. You can hear the swelling of a romantic era orchestra rising up. You have the deep baritones singing as you can tell. A landscape picture is slowly swelling into view, and then the higher voices start to come in. You got the altos rising with power as the camera pans up on a solo figure walking across a field. And then the sopranos start rising, and you hear this piercing sound that's beautiful, but also tragic in a way, as the camera continues to pan, and you find something dark laying across the grass field. And you keep walking, and you realize that the dark shapes are bodies dead on the field. And the music is swelling, and the solo figure is still walking across this field with a somber face, realizing all of these lives that have been lost during what seems to be a massive battle. And the camera pans up more, and you see the ever expansive distance and what appears to be a sunset going over the cliffs. And then a girl appears into frame.
What's the
A
best
girl?
part of waking up? It's Folgers in your cup.
This lady's coming into frame.
I'm so
Sorry.
mad. I just spent like 2 minutes leading up
It's
to the
beautiful.
mood of this.
No,
Anyway,
I
this
love
guy,
when
this solo figure, he's angry and he's about to scream at this person, and then it cuts to blank. That's the way season 2 was trailered to me.
What?
Okay.
That's not
Wait,
even the...
season 2?
No,
no.
no,
That's
no,
not
no, no,
even
no.
the season.
By the
Give me-
better
That's
part,
not
you
even
meet
the
the
Give me
season
a
we're
second.
watching.
Give
you
me
have
a
no
second.
idea what you're talking about. You didn't even finish episode 1 of season 1.
Give
and
me
you
a
just pitched a
second.
trailer.
You need to know why I am so hyped for this.
Okay,
Because
okay, we give
now-
you our full attention.
Because now
Come
I
on.
know. Now
I'm
I
giving you-
know.
Joe, I'm giving you the better
level-
part of my attention.
This is this. Now I know the eventual seriousness and depth that the show is going to bring. And what I saw in episode 1, you open up on what is potentially the protag. He's very much the protag. He's solo shot in this scene. He's flipping through
Potentially
a
the
manga.
pro tag. You didn't even solidify if it was the pro tag or not.
dude, leave me alone.
He's pretty
I
sure.
can't because you literally didn't watch one episode.
Dude,
Yeah,
he
You're
he was the
killing
better
me on
part
that.
of that
He-
better part. So
is the pro tag. So we open up on him flipping through a manga
And I know which
manga
show you're talking about too.
in the
and
middle
that's-
in the middle of a gas station. He sees a couple walking by outside, and he kind of glances and follows them, and he's like, and he sighs, puts the manga back, walks outside, and then he kind of squints his eyes, and a different world flashes in front of him. And he's like, whoa, that was weird. Takes a couple new steps into the night street. There's no cars going past. And then all of a sudden, everything goes white. And then everything evaporates and comes into view, and he's on a brightly lit what appears to be like a medieval marketplace. And then we got lizard people walking by. We got weird, like, lion people walking by. There's, like, half humans. They call them demi-humans are going around and stuff. And it's just a little wonky because our main guy just immediately accepts it. He's just like, oh, this feels real. I must have been summoned into an alternate universe. And then it just goes in, and that's the show.
You know, you sit there and you think it's an unrealistic reaction, but I also feel like I would react that way.
I mean, like, fair enough.
I think I would go all in. I think if that happened to me, I'd just be like, yep, let's do it.
All right.
You're like, this makes more sense.
Yeah.
Like,
About time.
like there's
Jeez.
like no trauma immediately. He's just like walking down the street, just like, all right, so we got half people walking around. That guy's got a lizard head. Cool. All right.
Oh yeah.
And just a further example of this guy's just acceptance of this alternate reality. He's like, there's probably magic. People walk around with swords. I love this. He sees somebody fall down in the street, and what appears to be like an automobile or like a horse and drawn cart. I don't remember quite, but something's running down the street.
That wasn't part of the better half.
It wasn't.
That was the worst.
That was
half.
that latter half that you didn't get to.
Comes barreling down the street, and he's like, oh, I need to save this person. So he immediately gets down onto one knee, and he's like, now is when I released my obvious protagonist magical powers. And he makes he's shoves one hand out like he's gonna release a spell to save this person from the peril that is to await them, and nothing happens. And then some other guy runs in and picks the person up off the street, and he's just like, oh, I guess I just can't do magic yet. And so it kind of like starts out with this really just like blasé response to this magical world, but I know it's going to get epic. Like, I know that there's going to be intense feelings.
You watched the trailer to season 2, and then you watched most of an episode.
Dude!
And the problem
hyped,
is,
I am hyped though.
You should
I've
be.
seen the from what I've seen from the camera work and the way they use lighting and stuff, and then the music.
You should be.
This is anyway. So this is the show. Kat, can you think of a nice name for this show potentially?
Harry Potter.
Perfect. Done. We got it.
Done.
Harry Potter.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I basically I relate it to a movie that I already have watched.
Yeah.
So that's what came up to my head.
Which
Can't
one?
confirm. We've seen Harry Potter.
Is it the most like Sorcerer's Stone?
Yeah, it's for sure the first one. Except Harry's like, what's magic? And then so it's a little different, I guess, in that sense.
I'm also positive Harry Potter's the protagonist of Harry Potter.
Yeah, I can guarantee you.
Jeez, you guys suck.
You know what? And I have seen the better half of Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's true.
I would think.
I mean, I bet you don't even know the guy's name, Joe.
I don't yet.
I do.
He definitely says it. I'm pretty sure.
His name's Subaru.
Okay, well,
what's it called, Joe?
This show is Re:Zero.
Is this related?
Re:Zero?
Yeah, like
Re:Zero.
R-E, like
Zero.
R-E:0.
I'm unclear if this is related to Fate Zero in any way.
It's not.
No.
At all.
No.
All right.
Not at all. That
Fate
Harry
Zero
Potter.
is very
Next.
good though.
Okay. Well,
Joe, you did a good job describing.
you did great,
Snaps for Joe.
You did actually do a very good job. I was very hooked until you said that what you were describing was season 2's trailer.
Yeah,
and
I should.
that was the part
you did
that
a really
pulled me
good
out.
job
Because
describing.
otherwise,
season
I
2,
was
which
in.
you won't be watching.
Like, even though we made a joke, we were all in. But that part took me out later. But it's okay.
Thank you.
Re:Zero is a good show.
I hope to come into season 2 with the better pitches. I'm gonna be working on that. I want you guys to know.
No,
All you
that
gotta
was
do is
training.
watch
That was probably
season
one of
2
your
whatever
strongest
show
ones.
it is and pitch that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
I seek improvement. That's all.
So my show, I had a very interesting experience with this show because here's the thing. High fantasy, it's not really my shtick. I'm not crazy about high fantasy. You know, I'm not like super crazy about Dungeons and Dragons. I've never seen Lord of the Rings, and I don't really want to that much. Just like it's just not my cup of tea most of the time. I don't hate high fantasy.
does.
There's certain things that I like that are high fantasy, but it just needs to be like a certain way for me to be into it.
Fair.
And I know I said Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen it, and I can feel the resentment. And listen. I haven't seen a lot of movies that people love.
Kat,
That's just a part of.
when did you see Lord of the Rings?
I first saw Lord of the Rings this December because we're going to New Zealand for our honeymoon, and I felt that it was necessary, and I fell in love with it. And I love Gollum / Smeagol, and now I call everybody Smeagol.
That's great, and I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
I read The Hobbit. So moving on. So for me, it was kind of hard to find like a show that I was really want to do. But then after Ethan threw some suggestions out into the zone, I watched this first episode and then proceeded to watch. What am I on right now? I am on episode 15 of 25.
Wow.
I very much like this show. Here's what it is. Okay.
Okay.
As with both examples that have already been used, this show is what you call an isekai. Or I guess Ethan's is kind of not an isekai, it sounds like. But Joe's is definitely an isekai.
Yeah.
Isekai basically is a subgenre of anime that has to do with transferring from the regular world into a different world. And most of the time, that other world is basically like an MMORPG video game, but real. Like, almost every time. Like, it's always what it is. So, was that a good yes?
Yeah, Ethan, yeah.
Okay.
Ready Player One. Something like that.
Oh, I've seen Ready Player One. Okay.
Yeah, it's like Ready Player One. Exactly.
Sorry, guys. Don't watch anime.
Well,
I'm not sure
it's,
to
not
do
even,
that.
it's not even like anime. Like, have you ever played an RPG?
Oh,
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like, just imagine, like, one day you just got put in Skyrim. That now...
And we lost her.
Ethan.
I don't think
What?
Skyrim was the one she played.
How about
That's like the
Resident
one that
Evil?
everybody's played. I don't know.
Would
Fallout?
Resident Evil work?
What have you played?
I play a lot of scary games.
Are
Resident
those...
Evil.
those are survival
Until
horrors.
Dawn, the whole series.
Have you played any role-playing games? Okay, I'm just going to continue forward.
Yeah.
The
I like
point
Sims.
being-
I played Sims.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of a sudden, one day
That's-
you wake up, you're in the Sims world.
Yeah,
the
but the
Sims is
Sims world's
mostly
not
like
like
the
the real
normal
world.
world.
You know
That
what I mean?
doesn't... Okay,
I know.
let's just calm
Maybe
down.
we are in the Sims world.
Oh my god, I'm gonna just push forward through this conversation. Point being, this is another show where guy play video game and then does thing and then now he's in video game, but the video
Like
game
Wreck-It
real
Ralph.
life.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Sure, that's
Okay.
as close as I can
Perfect.
get.
All right, let's continue.
All right, it's like Wreck-It Ralph. So, oh god, my fucking brain is fried after that. So yeah. So basically, you start on this protagonist. He's like just a regular college student. He's an otaku. He likes to play video games. He's like whatever. It's just a lot of typical stuff that we do. So it's like we're him. So
Relatable.
it's like really relatable. It's like it's crazy. So he happens to
Hold
go
on.
to.
I need to define the otaku term to Kat.
I got lost.
Explaining stuff to Cat.
Otaku is someone who is a weeb, except that they actually are Japanese.
We
That's the
being
best way to explain
us.
it.
Weeb. What's
Weeb-
like a dweeb?
Yeah,
Dumb
like a person who's really, really, really into Japanese pop culture and anime culture and all that stuff, like to like a ridiculous degree. So then an otaku is just that, except they're local.
Okay.
And it's weeb. There's no D in front of it. Not dweeb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weeb.
Weeb.
Well,
It's actually it's a weeaboo, right?
Yeah, weeb.
So, like,
Yes.
yeah.
okay.
So-
Okay.
so-
They're
so-
weeb.
So basically, yeah, he's just super into anime and manga and video games and like into all that type of stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. He happens to go to a library because, when he runs out of things to do at home, he likes to go to the library and read light novels. That's what he said.
Light.
Oh God.
Explaining getting stuffed too, cat.
It doesn't matter.
Just an
It doesn't matter.
educational
This is
episode.
completely, this is obliterating my explanation of this show. The point being, he goes to the library, reads the books. He goes to grab a book. A bunch of books fall on the floor. He picks up a book, and he's like, what is this? And he reads the book. The book transports him to the other world. Great. Okay, now we're there. Okay,
so I'm assuming light has to do with the other world, right?
No, it's a fiction book.
It's
But
just...
there's okay. Well,
A
we can
light
talk about it
novel
later.
is like a choose your own adventure.
I literally said
I
it
love
doesn't...
those books. Like you pick, like if you want to do this, go to page 84.
Yeah,
Kind of.
Except now he's
I give
living
up.
page 84.
Okay.
I give up.
Jacob, you want me on your
I give
side.
up. I know,
You
but
want
it
me
like
with
the
you.
like I
Don't
said
leave
light
me.
I said light novel, but it really doesn't matter at all
Well,
to the
now it
explanation
does.
of this show.
Next.
Like it's literal zero.
Okay, so he's in this book, a light novel.
So the book transports him to this other world. He then learns very quickly what's going on is him and 3 other people all got transported to this world because there's this huge prophecy in this medieval fantasy land that there are 4 heroes that wield very specific weapons, and they are the ones that can fend off the waves of basically like just like demonic fucking enemy forces that are just like appearing around the country. And it's literally called like the waves. Like they literally appear out of the sky and they get worse every single time. And it's like basically like the waves is their like apocalypse prophecy is what it is.
It's like Call of Duty Zombies.
Right. So their apocalypse prophecy is that, and the only way that they can fend off that apocalypse is by summoning these otherworldly beings, which are these guys from Earth, to come in and be the heroes. Each of them has a weapon. There's a spear hero, there's a sword hero, there's a bow and arrow hero, and then this guy who is the shield hero. So they're all there, and basically, like, immediately, he recognizes that he's different from the other 3 guys in the sense that he is not as knowledgeable about what's going on, and he's a lot less willing to like immediately take advantage of the situation. Because as soon as they get transported, the people that transported them there are like, you need to talk to the king. And the other 3 guys immediately are like, we better be compensated for whatever this is. And all this stuff. And they start making all of these like bargains and things like that, like immediately. And they seem to know what's going on. And he's like, I don't really understand why that is. They go down, they learn about the prophecy from the king. And immediately there's like a weird disconnect where it feels like everyone really likes the other 3 heroes, but there's a lot of like disregard to the shield hero for whatever reason, even though he's supposed to be, one of the guys. But for some reason, people are kind of ignoring him, or like they're not giving him as much attention, whatever. So after they go through all of that, they get sent off on their journey to basically start leveling up. Because even in this like high fantasy world, there's still like video game based things going on where they have like a leveling system. They have to gain experience by like fighting monsters and doing things, and all that kind of stuff. Like you're playing it like a RPG. So they all have to go off and do that. So the king puts together all of these amazing heroes these amazing warriors to like party up with them to help them level up, because they have to be ready for every wave that comes. And basically there's like a time limit every single time that a wave appears. It's like, like every like a couple of months or something like that, one appears. So when they get to the point where they're supposed to choose, all of the warriors get to choose what party they want to be in, and they all walk over, and no one stands behind our protagonist, the shield hero. Like, literally, there was enough for 3 people for each of the 4 guys, and instead, it ended up being like 3, 4, and 5, and he had no one. And he was like, what the hell? I don't understand. What's the big deal? Like, Like, what is it about me that people are just not wanting? They're like,
Does he smell bad? Does he need deodorant?
No. They
He
say
just
that the
doesn't have a
reason
weapon.
is that no, it's. I can tell you the reason because I watched the entire episode, Joe.
Jeez. I feel attacked. Gosh.
Jacob watched the better half and is guessing that the reason is.
I watched the better half of the series. And I can tell you that the reason is that they said that rumors were going around that he didn't know what was going on in the world. Because in an earlier conversation that he had with the other heroes, he realized that every single one of these guys isn't from the same Earth dimension that he is. They're all from different versions of Earth. Ugh. And all of those versions have video games that are exactly like the world that they're in. But his didn't. So they've all played their version of the video game, so they know what's going on. He has no idea. And that got around, so nobody wants to party up with him because he seems like the weak link. And also, the whole thing about having a shield, it's like, he can't fight. Whatever.
When but you eventually say party up, I think that they're going to party up, but it doesn't mean that at all.
It's an RPG thing.
Yeah.
It's an MMORPG.
They get around some rowdy bonfires every now and then.
It's less fun, but all right.
So, but then one of the girls that's in one of the parties decides, no, I'll join up with him. And she joins up with him. She feels bad. Right, and that's kind of what it seems like. He's like, oh, wow, she's really nice. That's really cool. So then she goes off with him, and they're like, you're just going to have to find your own party members as you go, I guess. And so then he goes out there and starts training, and she's like trying to help him out. But already, like, something feels kind of off.
They're in love.
No. She's coming on to him a couple of times, but not for the reasons that you may think.
Don't ruin it.
Immediately, a lot of, like, all of the different heroes got money. And then they went off to get supplies and things like that. And immediately, it becomes obvious that this girl seems to be messing with him, but he's not really paying enough attention. Something seems weird. They go in and get armor for him, and it only costs this much silver. And then they go in to get armor for her, and it costs almost the entire amount that they got for the month. And it's like, that seems kind of weird, but whatever. She's just trying to help. And then they go eat at an inn, and she's like, hey, you should really drink this wine. Like, you should really drink this wine. He's like, nah, I don't drink wine. She's like, you should really drink this wine. And he's like, I'm gonna go to bed early. And she's like, all right. And then he wakes up the next day and all of his money and all of his stuff is gone and she's gone and he gets arrested. It's not great.
Dang.
He then shows up. He then shows up to the main court in front of the king, and apparently this girl that joined from another party has stated to the king and everybody else, including like the other heroes, that he drunkenly took advantage of her in the night, and now he should be fucking killed. And he's like, what the fuck? I just got here. Like, This is rough. Yep. So basically they ended on, they can't kill him because they can't bring another hero through the dimension unless all 4 heroes die. So there's no point in killing him because they still technically need him to fend off the demon hordes. So he just says, fine, I'll do this shit on my own terms. Fuck all of you. I don't need any of your fucking help. You want me to be the fucking villain? I'll be your fucking villain and I'll do this shit my own way. And he fucking heads off and he just becomes like the sickest anti-hero. And it's great. He's just an asshole to everybody, but he's helping out and he's finding his own way. Yeah, he earns his own money and he finds his own way to level up and he meets people. And then as the story progresses, it starts getting way more interesting because it all starts with that. But then you start to learn why all of that happened to him. And all of that thing starts to open up. And it becomes really interesting because it plays into a lot of, I think, a subversion of these types of shows. Because these types of shows normally are, like they're just heroes and they get all of the grandeur and all, they, they're in the royal palace and they talk with the king and like all that stuff. But this time he's like a warrior of the people, and you get to see the perspective from the people in the villages and how actually the entire kingdom is corrupt, man. It's all fucked up. They're screwing people over. So it gets pretty good.
Down with the bourgeoisie.
Down with the bourgeoisie is this show. And I fuck with it. It is a good ass time, and it only gets better from that first episode. And this show is called what?
Les Mis.
Les Miserables. This show is called The Rising of the Shield Hero.
Good shit.
Because he has to rise from the
pretty much.
I'm so happy you really enjoyed it.
I have been a lot. I'm
I
very
think
much
I'm
ready to
also
finish
at like episode 15.
You're what?
I haven't finished the first season, so I'm probably right around where you're at.
Yeah, probably.
Is this the one where they go into the castles and they like each castle is a new level?
No,
then
that's Is It Wrong to Pick Up a Girl in a Dungeon?
I thought that was Sword Art Online.
No, they fight the castle people.
It might be Magi too.
They
That might be Sword Art.
I
They
feel like
fight
it's
the
Sword
castle
Art.
people. It's
Point
like
being,
in a forest.
3
Whatever.
shows.
I'll figure it out, or I won't, and I won't break my heart over it. So.
3
You
shows
trying
are
to throw out some anime refs right now?
No, I'm just there's castle people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you go up the castle and it's like, let's fight. And then they fight. And then it's like, okay, on to the next one. And it's in a big lush green forest.
That's definitely Sword Art. It's got to be Sword Art because they go up the levels.
But it's not in the same, maybe it is in the same castle. There's a bridge.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
And there are lots of people.
Okay.
Keep
But
going.
it's one person. And it's a stone castle.
Yeah.
In a lush green
We
forest.
never should have taken a break.
Okay, now we're
we never
doing
should
a
have
big
taken a
circle
break
here.
from this podcast, dude. It's so tough. It's so tough.
What's tough?
There's your 3 choices. That's what's tough.
No.
Making a decision.
That's not tough. Actually, I need everybody to remind me what I do.
Oh God.
I have the castle one, which was Jacob's.
I'm not the castle
You guys
one.
chose to
You
do
just
the
said
record too late. Okay, Jacob's is the castle one.
No,
Ethan.
mine's not the castle one. You brought up the castle one.
But it's
Do you
similar.
even-
It's similar in my brain.
She's got the
Ethan,
big
what's
shield
yours?
man.
Oh,
The
Mine-
shield boy. The castles.
Mine is the young
Say the-
kid.
Yeah,
From
say the name of
level-
your show again.
Oh yeah, yours. Yeah. Okay, Joe, what's yours?
Mine is the average boy is teleported into the it's ReZero. He's teleported into a different world, and he immediately accepts that it's all different. But then season 2 apparently gets very, very serious.
Okay, and the lizard people.
Suppose a kid from the last Dungeon Boonies moved to a starter town.
No.
And mine's about
Okay.
average college boy going to another world and becoming the rising shield hero.
College,
Mine's just
average
an
college
average
boy.
young
Upending
boy.
the bourgeoisie from the ground up.
Or from the top down. You know what I mean? Okay.
What? No.
Start at the top of the castle and work your way down.
He's not in a castle. You brought up the castle. Yeah, I never brought up
I
castle.
really
I
watched
said
you guys
everything
watch
else
the
but
castle
castle.
show.
Oh
That's in
my
brain, but
god!
I don't know what it is.
I
so
talked
doesn't
about it
matter.
for so long.
Okay. Ethan, what did I like about yours? Not much. All right.
Damn.
Moving on. Joe, I liked that yours had lizard people. There's a whole conspiracy around that you could continue to move on and
I
learn
think
into.
all 3 of our
Oh,
shows
goodness.
have demi-humans, I think. Does yours have demi-humans, Ethan?
Not that I saw.
Oh, mine does.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
Mine's got animal people.
Joe, I also like yours because you talked about what happens in season 2, which we all love knowing what's coming up next.
Oh my
Very enticing.
God.
Yeah. And
Oh.
then he hangs out in a gas station, which I went to a gas station today, so that's relatable. All right, Jacob. Jacob, I like that yours reminded me of
I'm in
of
so
the
much
castle show
pain.
that I once saw 5 minutes of. But I did like I gotta be real. I don't think I like the idea of portals. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. But I do like Les Mis. So there's
Anne Hathaway looked great in that.
No,
that flick.
Dude, this
Well-
anime, Anne Hathaway kills it in this
Yeah.
anime.
and
Tell
that
you
one.
what.
Okay. So we have supposed kid ... We have ReZero.
There was a time when men were
Supposed
And
kid...
kind.
Jacob's
dot.
was
The Rising of the
the
Shield
rising
Hero.
of the Sword Boy. Okay. So
Shield. He's not a
Shield of the
sword boy.
Shield Boy.
He's a
So sorry.
shield
Sword.
cat.
We've been watching WandaVision. Don't get out. Don't get down on me. Okay. Anybody want a drum roll?
No.
No, I'm
Okay.
so upset.
Okay. I'm
Joe's
picking
drum
Joe's.
rolling.
I picked Joe's.
Oh my god.
Well, here, can I tell you why I'm actually picking Joe's? It's because
Yes.
Ethan
Because
of the gas
and
station?
Jacob, you've never actually seen it. So
I've seen it.
you're not
Oh, Jacob
15
has seen it.
episodes in. Jacob, play along, okay?
Yeah, I've
So you're
seen
not
all
15
of these.
episodes in.
Well, I guess
Right,
not
you're gonna all
Ethan's.
start from scratch. It's highly annoying to me that you guys are like, I've already seen it. And you're like, let's do this one. I've already watched all of it. That's not fun. This is supposed to be a friend thing where you guys watch it together and you're like, ha, ha. Did you see what happened in episode 2? And you're like, oh, yeah, that was so sweet. But if you, Mr. Ethan, are on episode 15 and Joe's only on 2, Joe, you can't text Joe. You can't text him at all. You have to be like, can't say anything to you.
Well,
and that's not fun. And that's not building friendship.
We have to hold off now because we have to watch all of it in a week, no
Right.
matter what. So,
And that
We're gonna
also
slam
gives
it.
Joe the chance to see the worst half of the show that he has watched.
I hope it's not.
I
it's not.
feel like
Well, you said you saw the better half, so I'm just
I
I
saying.
think it'll be good.
I gave so much detail, and you walked away and said Castle and Sword Boy.
Shield. I meant Shield.
You were like, yeah, the Castle show, and I was like,
Yeah. If anybody can pitch me the actual castle show, you win, and I'll give you 5 devil fruit.
Someone,
Can I hand out devil fruit?
Someone should have.
I don't
pitched
think I want to
Sword
give you
Art.
that power.
I want to hand out devil fruit.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know.
This is falling
Yeah.
apart.
I'm gonna
all
hand out
around
devil
me.
fruit, and you can choose to use
What
it or
is
not.
reality anymore? Nothing
Jacob,
is
you get
true.
1/2 devil fruit because I called it sword instead of shield.
I'm
You're
so
welcome.
Upset.
All you need to do is
upset.
earn another half. So
Everything.
so
about
far the
everything.
standings are Jacob at 0.5 and Joe and Ethan at 0 devil
Joe,
fruit.
you know what? Joe needed this Choosarama win. That's
I did.
all.
I did. You know.
And it's
Someone's
fine
gotta lose,
because,
you know?
he's still going to lose the competition, and that's really what matters now. So
Wow.
that's ultimately the real
I
thing.
feel the heat.
This man had the audacity to say, "I'm not competitive."
You wouldn't even finish one episode to pitch it. Don't talk to me about how dedicated you're going to be in this competition. I'm not feeling the fucking intensity from you, Joe. I'm going to
my
wipe
guy.
the floor with your bones.
Ew.
Oh, damn.
You
Lick
realize
'em
there's a lot of
clean.
stuff
Put
over
all the
that
guts
would
in
make
a
it very
bucket.
messy, right?
Dude, I can't even talk smack anymore because he got Ganon into Elite Smash.
I got Ganon into Elite Smash twice. Because I lost it really bad for a while. But I ran it all the way back. And then solidified my win by winning a couple Elite matches too.
Nice. Ethan, did
All
you know
right.
this?
Ethan
Did you
didn't
know
even
this,
hear.
Ethan?
I don't even know if Ethan heard. Did
I
you
heard.
just? Okay, he's just taking
I
it
could
in.
still take my frog ninja to you.
He's taking it in. He's feeling it. He's reverberating.
He's
resonating.
understanding that he's the only one not an elite right now.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not going to say it.
This is
I'm
a
not going to say it.
completely-
I was
this
going
is
to say
a-
something, but I'm not going to say it.
This is a completely different competitive sector of our friendship. Point being, there we go. We're watching ReZero. We're gonna get back into the mix, guys. We're gonna get back in. We're gonna watch this whole show. I'm pretty sure season 1's like 24 episodes.
25. 24, 25.
24, 25.
Something like that.
And
Joe,
and season
you lose
2,
half of devil fruit for not knowing.
Goodness gracious.
So Joe
And then
starts off at negative 0.5 devil fruit.
None of we all
And
know
then-
none of these fruits
And
count,
then
right?
season 2 is still coming out currently, but that will not be a part of this particular competition.
Right.
We are watching season 1, and eventually we'll watch season 2 at some point, I'm sure.
Probably.
And then you can pitch the trailer to season 2 again, because
Just
Yeah.
it's not even the
Have it-
pitch to the
have it
fucking
work.
season
And
we're
to
watching.
me,
So
it'll probably sound like brand new, and I'll be
Right.
like, wow.
it'll be great. It'll be awesome.
Make sure
It'll
you
be
involve
like,
a castle and a forest, and then you'll get it.
Lush green forest.
there you go. So
Write that
High
down.
mountain.
all that being
Waterfall.
said, y'all, the next episode, as in the new format, will be not only the review of the entire season of ReZero, but also the draft picks.
Am I there for that? Do I have to be there for that?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Cat
He's there.
Thank
is
God.
not contracted to be a part of episode 2 of each section. So that's the beauty.
And
That is a beauty.
You only need to stop by for like 5 seconds for the third.
That's true. You just
toss
gotta
in a
walk
little
in, kick
I
the
love
door
mix.
open, and be like, "This the competition," and then walk out.
Okay.
Yep.
I can do that.
So there you go, y'all. All of that being said, I implore you to follow us on social medias, especially the Devilfruit Podcast Instagram, which will be uploading consistently, is the hope. And you will get consistent content from that to let you know when episodes are coming out, and also just have fun little conversations. You can also go, by the way, to the Devilfruit website. We have a website, guys.
Bada bing.
We have a website. You can go to the website. You can learn things about us. Go find where you can follow us to actually listen to us on all of those different streaming podcast platforms.
It's all right there.
It's all right there.
It's really simple.
It's incredibly simple, straightforward, ready to go. I really recommend checking all that out so you can keep up with us and become a part of the Devilfruit family, community,
Organization.
Core.
organization, the core, if you will, Devilfruities. So
Goodness gracious.
that's it, y'all. Choosarama.
Choose it.
I won.
I chose it.
Oh my God.
Chose it.
She chose it. Bye-bye.